The Constitution of India, Preamble. We, the people of India, having solemnly resolved to constitute India into a sovereign, socialist, secular, democratic republic and to secure to all its citizens justice, social, economic and political, liberty of thought, expression, belief, faith and worship, equality of status and of opportunity, and to promote among them all fraternity, assuring the dignity of the individual and the unity and integrity of the nation. In our Constituent Assembly, this 26th day of November 1949, do hereby adopt, enact and give to ourselves this Constitution.
Hello 8th standard children. Hope you all watched our Colorsome live on YouTube. Hope you all enjoyed it. So hope you all have given your names, whichever groups you all fall. The spirit, the pulse of Gurukulam is Colorsome. Please take part, okay? Enjoy. Add many feathers to your already colored cap, okay? Be active and sportive children, okay? So today also I would like to continue, but today will be the final topic of this lesson. That is, I will be discussing lectus asses of basic constituents of matter. That was the second lesson. So here there are 5 questions. This exercise I will discuss today. It has to be written in the file and I will ask for submission and you will have to send it to me, or else I will do video call and then I will check, okay? But this is a must. You have to write it in the file and show it to me. Okay, children? Okay. After this, I'll give you a few examples for balancing to calculate the number of atoms. So then you will be thorough. Okay. So I'll read out the first question for you in the lectus asses. The first question is, classify the following into elements and compounds. Classify the following into elements and compounds. The first one is ammonia. Ammonia, is it an element or a compound, children? This is the formula for ammonia. So there are 2 elements, nitrogen and hydrogen. So if there are more than 2 and then more than 2 elements in the kit, it is a compound. Just write compound fully, okay? I will just write C. You have to write compound. Ammonia is a compound. Now the second one, sugar. Sugar is also a compound because it has 3 elements. Carbon, hydrogen and oxygen. You have learned it in that experiment, right? Sugar ne chudakumbo black color carbon and water. Okay? Now the third one, nitrogen. Nitrogen, the symbol is N. So only nitrogen is an element because nothing else is there. Nitrogen. Remember the symbol? So this is an element. Nitrogen is an element. Okay. What about mercury? Mercury, only mercury is present in it. So it is an element. Next, sodium chloride. Sodium chloride. What is the symbol of sodium chloride? This is sodium and this is chlorine. So if there is chlorine, the name of the compound will have chloride as suffix. Sodium chloride, it is a compound because there are 2 elements, sodium and chlorine. Sodium chloride is a compound. Okay. Next is water. Water is a compound because it has 2 elements, hydrogen and oxygen. Next is copper sulfate. Copper sulfate, it is a compound because there are 3 elements. This is 1 copper, second is sulfur, third is oxygen. So 3 elements together we get a compound, okay? Copper sulfate, they are blue colored crystals. It is a compound because it is formed by the combination of 3 elements. Next is sodium. Verum sodium. Sodium nu matranangil. This is just 1 element, so it is element. Next is carbon. Carbon is also an element. Is it clear? Okay. Now I move on to the next question, that is, analyze the chemical equation given for the reaction between nitrogen and hydrogen to give ammonia. I will read out this question again for you. Analyze the chemical equation given for the reaction between nitrogen and hydrogen to give ammonia. So last class I taught you what is chemical equation. Chemical equation is the short form of a chemical reaction. So here the reaction takes place between nitrogen and hydrogen and we get ammonia. See here, this is the equation. Actually the reaction is nitrogen combining with hydrogen to get this compound. Okay, now this equation is given. A, B, C, D, there are 4 sub-questions. We have to solve it one by one. So A sub-question is, what are the reactants and products in this reaction? What are the reactants and products in this reaction? ഈ റിയാക്ഷനിൽ റിയാക്റ്റൻസ് എന്താണ്, പ്രോഡക്ട്സ് എന്താണ്? സോ റിയാക്റ്റൻസ് എന്താണ്? ഇതിനെ അങ്ങനെ എടുത്ത് എഴുതാം. നൈട്രജൻ, സെക്കൻഡ് വൺ ഹൈഡ്രജൻ. ഇത് രണ്ടും അങ്ങനെ എടുത്ത് എഴുതിയാൽ മതി. ഇഫ് യു ഡോണ്ട് നോ ദ നെയിംസ്. So these two are the reactants, they are combining. I've told you arrow in the left side lana reactants. So reactants endakeyana nitrogen, hydrogen. What about the product? Idu angane eduthu ezhudhiya madi, ammonia. Okay? Understood? Reactants and this is the product. Okay, arrow in the other side lana product. Now the second sub question B. Find the total number of molecules and atoms of the reactants. Reactant side, so the first answer you have to write it in the file. Now the second one, total number of molecules and atoms of the reactants. Reactant side, total number of molecules. Total number of molecules etrayana reactant side. 1 molecules are always written on the left side of the element. So here 1 and here 3, total 4. Okay, now what about the atoms on the reactant side? Here 2 atoms plus 3 into 2, 6, which is equal to 8 atoms on the reactant side. So this is the second sub question. Molecules 1 plus 3, 4, atoms 2 plus 6, 8. Whole reactant side in atoms aanam choichirikkanathu. Okay, verum nitrogen de verum hydrogen de alla, total reactants. Now C sub question is, find the total number of molecules and atoms of the products. Find the total number of molecules and atoms of the products. Product side le molecules etrayana, atoms etrayana. Okay, now coming, this is the product side, isn't it? So what about the number of molecules? Product side molecules, this is the whole compound. Okay, ammonia. Left side of that, this is the number that stands for molecule. So molecule is 2. And what about the number of atoms here? 2 nitrogen, 2 into 1, here 2, see? And 3 into 2, 6, total 8. Okay, so product side molecules 2, atoms 1 into 2, 2 plus 3 into 2, 6, we get total 8. Okay, now the fourth sub question D. What is the relation between the number of atoms of the reactants and products? What is the relation between the number of atoms of the reactants and products? Number of atoms of reactants and number of atoms of products. What is the relation? See? Both are equal. I told you a law last class. Number of atoms on the reactant side must be equal to the number of atoms on the product side. Kando? Atoms ivada total 8 aanu, product side lum 8 aanu. Nale adu balanced avullu. Okay, so what is the relationship? The number of atoms on the reactant side is equal to the number of atoms on the product side. Is it clear? So the second question is over. There were 4 sub questions. Now we move on to the third question. Third question is, N is the symbol of nitrogen. This is the symbol of nitrogen. First sub question, A on top. What do N2, 2N and 2N2 indicate. Indicate പറഞ്ഞാൽ ഇത് മൂന്നും എന്താണ് കാണിച്ചു തരണം നമുക്ക്. All these three, are they same? No. Here 2 is down, here 2 is here. Here there are 2 2's written here and written here. Are they all the same? What do they indicate? Each case is different, okay? Now, I'll read out the question again. N is the symbol of nitrogen. What do N2, 2N and 2N2 indicate? Now, this indicates, here there is no number. And here if it is more than 1, I've told you this stands for molecules only. So, 1 molecule and how many atoms of nitrogen? 2 atoms of nitrogen. Clear? 2 atoms of nitrogen. You write it fully. 2 atoms of nitrogen in the file. Okay, so 1 molecule and 2 atoms of nitrogen. Now here, there is no number. That means it is 1. If it is 1, I have told you, this you can write as either as 2 molecules or 2 atoms. So this is 2 atoms of nitrogen. Okay. Third one, 2N2. This is the symbol for nitrogen. Nitrogen is an element. If more than 1, so this stands for 2 molecules and how many atoms now? 2 molecules, and how many atoms? We have to multiply, isn't it? 4 atoms of nitrogen. Clear? So this is 1 molecule, 2 atoms. 2 atoms of nitrogen. You can write either 2 atoms or 2 molecules because ഇവിടെ 1 ആണ്. ഇവിടെ 1 ആണെങ്കിൽ സൂക്ഷിക്കണം. ഇതിനെ എടുത്ത് എഴുതുമ്പോൾ molecules എന്ന് എഴുതാം, atoms എന്ന് എഴുതാം. പക്ഷെ more than 1 ആണെങ്കിൽ here the number stands for molecules. 2 molecules and total how many atoms? 4 atoms. Okay. Now the fourth question. Some chemical equations are given below. 7 chemical equations are given. First sub question is, which of these are balanced chemical equations? Balance these equations which are not balanced. Appo 7 equations തന്നിട്ടുണ്ട്. അതിൽ balanced അല്ലെങ്കിൽ we have to balance it. Okay, if it is balanced, don't do anything. Balance പറഞ്ഞാൽ എന്താ? Reactant side and product side number of atoms must be equal. So I will go number wise. So the first one is C plus O2 gives CO2. The first reaction. Okay, carbon plus oxygen gives carbon dioxide. Just check. How to check whether it is balanced? Start from this side. First atom here is carbon. But a 1 carbon, here also 1. So carbon is balanced. After this, next element oxygen, 2 atoms. Here also 2 atoms. So this is balanced. അപ്പോൾ ആദ്യം ഈ ഇക്വേഷൻ എഴുതിയിട്ട് അടിയിൽ ബാലൻസ്ഡ് ഇക്വേഷൻ എഴുതിക്കോളൂ. ദിസ് ഇസ് ബാലൻസ്ഡ്. ഒന്നും ചെയ്യേണ്ട ആവശ്യമില്ല. ഓക്കെ. നൗ ദ സെക്കൻഡ് വൺ, CH4 plus 2O2 gives CO2 plus 2H2O. Just check whether it is balanced. അപ്പോൾ ഇവിടുന്ന് തുടങ്ങണം. അഗെയിൻ കാർബൺ ഇവിടെ എത്രയാ? 1. വേറെ കാർബൺ ഈ സൈഡിൽ ഉണ്ടോ നോക്കണം. Only 1 carbon. Here also 1 carbon. Okay, carbon is balanced. Next is hydrogen. Hydrogen ഇവിടെ 4. വേറെ ഹൈഡ്രജൻ ഉണ്ടോ? ഇല്ല. സോ 4 ഹൈഡ്രജൻ ആണ് ഇവിടെ റിയാക്ടൻറ്റ് സൈഡിൽ. ഇവിടെ എത്ര ഹൈഡ്രജൻ ആണ്? 2 into 2, 4. Hydrogen is also balanced. I again repeat, ഇവിടെ 4 ആണ്. That means 4 atoms of hydrogen. ഇങ്ങനെയും ചെയ്യണം നമ്മൾ. This 2 is applicable to this as well as this. 2Hൻ്റെ അടുത്താണ് പറഞ്ഞാൽ അതിനെ മാത്രം ചെയ്ത് നിർത്തരുത്. 2നെ ഇവിടെയും മൾട്ടിപ്ലൈ ചെയ്യണം, ഈ 2നെ ഇവിടെയും ചെയ്യണം, മറക്കരുത്. So hydrogen 4, ഇവിടെ hydrogen 4. That is balanced. Next is oxygen. 2 into 2, 4. ഇവിടെ 4 atoms of oxygen ഉണ്ട്. അവിടെ എത്രയുണ്ട് നോക്കുക. 2 atoms ഇവിടെ, പ്ലസ് 2 into 1 2. ഈ 2 ഇവിടെയും മൾട്ടിപ്ലൈ ചെയ്യാൻ മറക്കരുത്. സോ 2 + 2 4, ഇവിടെയും 4. സോ ദിസ് ഈസ് ഓൾസോ ബാലൻസ്ഡ്. ഓക്കെ, സോ ഇത് എഴുതിയിട്ട് താഴെ ബാലൻസ്ഡ് ഇക്വേഷൻ എഴുതാൻ മറക്കരുത്. നൗ ദ തേർഡ് വൺ, nitrogen plus oxygen gives nitric oxide, NO. gases combine ചെയ്യുമ്പോൾ നൈട്രിക് ഓക്സൈഡ് കിട്ടുകയാണ്. ദിസ് ഈസ് എ റിയാക്ഷൻ. അതിനെ നമ്മൾ സിമ്പിളായിട്ട് എഴുതുമ്പോൾ ഇറ്റ് ഈസ് ആൻ ഇക്വേഷൻ. നൗ കണ്ടാലേ അറിയാം ദിസ് ഈസ് നോട്ട് ബാലൻസ്ഡ്. സ്റ്റാർട്ട് ഫ്രം ദിസ് സൈഡ്. ഇവിടെ 2 atoms ഓഫ് നൈട്രജൻ ആണ്, ഇവിടെയോ 1 ഉള്ളൂ, ഇവിടെ ഒന്നുമില്ല, ദാറ്റ് മീൻസ് 1. സോ എങ്ങനെ 2 ആക്കുക? ഇവിടെ ഒന്നും ചേർത്തരുത്, just added 2 over here. So nitrogen 2, ഇവിടെയും nitrogen 2, that is balanced. Next, oxygen 2 atoms ആണ് ഇവിടെ, ഇവിടെയോ 2 into 1 2. Now it is balanced. So ഇത് balanced ആയിരുന്നില്ല, you have to balance it by putting 2 over here. Okay, so ആദ്യം ഇക്വേഷൻ എടുത്ത് എഴുതുക, തേർഡ് വൺ, എന്നിട്ട് ബാലൻസ്ഡ് ഇക്വേഷൻ ഇതിനെ എടുത്ത് പിന്നെ എഴുതണം. Okay, now the fourth one, CaCO3, this is calcium carbonate, gives calcium oxide plus carbon dioxide. I have taught this in the last class. Calcium 1, calcium 1, calcium is balanced. Carbon 1, carbon 1, balanced. This is not carbon, my dear children, this is a symbol for calcium, Ca. Okay, Ca and C balanced ആണ്. ഇനി ഓക്സിജൻ ഇവിടെ 3 ആണ് ഈ സൈഡിൽ. See, this is a reactant. ഒരു റിയാക്റ്റൻ്റ് ഉള്ളൂ കേട്ടോ, 2 എണ്ണം ഉണ്ടെങ്കിൽ ടീച്ചർ പറഞ്ഞു പ്ലസ് ഇട്ടിട്ട് ഉണ്ടാവും. സോ 1 റിയാക്റ്റൻറ്റ്. ഇവിടെ എത്ര ഓക്സിജൻ ആറ്റംസ് ആണ്? 3. ഇവിടെയോ ഓക്സിജൻ, both the oxygens we have to count. Okay, so 1 + 2 3. This is also a balanced equation. Now the fifth one, hydrogen plus iodine gives hydrogen iodide. H2 plus I2 gives HI. Just check whether it is balanced. Hydrogen 2 ആണ്, ഇവിടെ 1 ഉള്ളൂ. So it's clear we have to add a 2 here. Don't do anything down. Hydrogen is balanced. 2 into 1 2. Next, iodine 2. ഇവിടെയും 2 into 1 2. This 2 is applicable for this element and this also. Remember. So this is now balanced. So first write the unbalanced, not balanced one, and then write down the balanced equation. Okay, now I move on to the sixth one. Sixth one is Fe, that is iron. This is a symbol for iron, right? Hydrogen chloride gives hydrochloric acid. This is iron plus hydrochloric acid. Hydrochloric acid is added to iron. Okay, what do we get? We get iron chloride plus hydrogen gas. Now check whether this is balanced. Start from this side. Iron 1 atom, here also iron is 1. So iron is balanced. After this, next element is hydrogen. Hydrogen only 1 here, but here there are 2. Here 1, there 2. So ഇവിടെ 2 ആക്കാൻ just added 2 over here. So now hydrogen is balanced. Here chlorine, 2 atoms are there, 2 into 1 2, here also 2. Remember, if we write 2 here, this is 2 into 1 2, and here this 2 is also same, it means atoms of chlorine. So now this reaction is balanced. So ആദ്യം ബാലൻസ്ഡ് ആയിരുന്നില്ല, ഇതിനെ എടുത്തിട്ട് പിന്നെ എടുത്ത് എഴുതണം ബാലൻസ്ഡ് ആക്കിയിട്ട്. Okay, now the seventh one, the last equation given is CO2 plus C gives CO, carbon monoxide. Now check whether this is balanced. This is an equation. Carbon ഈ സൈഡിൽ, ദിസ് ബിഗിൻസ് വിത്ത് കാർബൺ. ഇവിടെ എത്ര കാർബൺ ഉണ്ട്? ഇവിടെ മാത്രമല്ല, ഹിയർ ദർ ഇസ് 1 more carbon. So 1 plus 1, 2 atoms are there. ഇവിടുത്തെ 1ഉം ഇവിടുത്തെ 1, 2 atoms of carbon. ഇവിടെ 1 ഉള്ളൂ. So make it 2 atoms of carbon. Now carbon is balanced. What about oxygen? 2 atoms of oxygen. ഇവിടെയോ 2 into 1 2. Now this is balanced. Okay, ആദ്യം ബാലൻസ്ഡ് ആയിരുന്നില്ല. Now we have to write the balanced equation. ഇതിനെ എടുത്തിട്ട് എഴുതണം, 2 ഇവിടെ ഇടണം പിന്നെ. Okay, understood? So 7 equations were there. Few were balanced, few not balanced, unbalanced ആയിരുന്നു. അതിനെ നമ്മൾ ബാലൻസ് ആക്കി. എങ്ങനെ ആക്കിയത്? ഓരോ എലിമെൻറ്റ് ഈ സൈഡിൽ നിന്ന് ഇങ്ങനെ പോകണം അങ്ങോട്ട്, ഈക്വൽ ആക്കണം ആറ്റംസ്. ഓക്കെ, ശരി. Now, fifth one, the last one. Find whether the following statements are right or wrong. Statements right or wrong ആണോ എന്നാണ് ചോദിക്കണത്. First one, all atoms of the same element show the same properties. All atoms of the same element show the same properties. I have taught you this in my first class. ഇത് കാർബൺ എലിമെൻ്റ് ആണെങ്കിൽ കാർബൺ എലിമെൻറ്റിൻ്റെ എല്ലാ ആറ്റംസിനും സെയിം പ്രോപ്പർട്ടീസ് ആയിരിക്കും. അത് ട്രൂ ആണ്. ഓക്കെ, ഒരു എലിമെൻറ്റല്ലേ ഉള്ളൂ, അപ്പോൾ എല്ലാ ആറ്റംസും സെയിം പ്രോപ്പർട്ടീസ് ആയിരിക്കും. നെക്സ്റ്റ്, the atoms present in a compound are different. Compound എങ്ങനെ ഉണ്ടാവുക? 2 or more than 2 different elements ചേരുമ്പോൾ of course atoms അപ്പോൾ ഡിഫറെൻ്റ് ആണ് അല്ലേ? സോഡിയം ക്ലോറൈഡ് ഒന്നും വേണ്ട. See here, this is hydrogen, this is iodine, this is a compound. 2 different elements are there. So the atoms present in a compound are different. That is true. Third one, elements are pure substances. Pure substances teacher elements and compounds. My first class I have taught you. Elements are pure substances. True one. Fourth one, hydrogen is a monoatomic molecule. Monoatomic പറഞ്ഞാൽ എന്താ? They always prefer to be alone. അങ്ങനെയാണോ hydrogen? No. Hydrogen always pair ആയിട്ടാണ് എക്സിസ്റ്റ് ചെയ്യുക. So last one is false. Wrong ആണ്. ഹൈഡ്രജൻ മോണോആറ്റോമിക് മോളിക്യൂൾ എന്നാണ് തന്നിരിക്കുന്നത്. ഹൈഡ്രജൻ ഇസ് എ മോണോആറ്റോമിക് മോളിക്യൂൾ. റൈറ്റ് ദെയർ ഫാൾസ് അല്ലെങ്കിൽ റോങ്. എന്താണ് ശരിക്കുള്ള ആൻസർ? ഹൈഡ്രജൻ ഇസ് എ ഡൈ ആറ്റോമിക് മോളിക്യൂൾ, ഓൾവേസ് ഇൻ പെയർസ്. H2, Cl2, N2, O2 അതെല്ലാം ഡൈ ആറ്റോമിക് ആണ്. ഓക്കെ, സോ ഹിയർ exercise is over. The lesson also comes to an end. Now, as I said, I'll give you a few examples of balancing. Okay, now before that, I would like to again teach you something very important. Suppose this is the example I am taking. Okay, this is carbon dioxide. Carbon dioxide, this is a compound. Now, if I ask you total how many atoms, what will you do? You have this 2 is not alone for carbon. This 2 is common for carbon as well as oxygen, because this 2 represents molecules as a whole. So 2 is common for carbon and oxygen. അപ്പോൾ രണ്ടിനും 2 കൊണ്ട് മൾട്ടിപ്ലൈ ചെയ്യണം. 2 into 1 2 plus 2 into 2 4. 2 carbon atoms and 4 oxygen atoms. അപ്പോൾ total 6. This is very important. Don't forget about it. Whatever number, if I give you 3, this 3 is common to both carbon and oxygen. Clear? So how to calculate the total number of atoms? Cross multiply and then add ചെയ്യാം. Molecules പറഞ്ഞാൽ ഇവിടെയുള്ള നമ്പർ. ഓക്കെ, now ബാലൻസിങ്ങിന് ടീച്ചർ ഒരു example is aluminium plus oxygen gives aluminium oxide. Okay, aluminium combines with oxygen to form aluminium oxide. This is actually a very long process. അതിനെ simple ആയിട്ട് equation formula എഴുതിയിരിക്കുകയാണ്. Okay, so reactants എന്തൊക്കെയാണ്? Aluminium and oxygen. Product of aluminium oxide. അങ്ങനെ എടുത്ത് എഴുതിയാൽ മതി. Now we have to balance it. Balancing we have to start from this side. ഇവിടെ അലുമിനിയം ഒന്നേ ഉള്ളൂ, അവിടെ 2 ആണ്. കണ്ടോ, 2 atoms. If you are looking for aluminium, look for aluminium there. Don't look for some other element. 1, ഇവിടെ 2. അപ്പോൾ 2 ആണെങ്കിൽ ഇവിടെ 2 ആണ്. ഇവിടെ 2 ആക്കാൻ ഇവിടെ ഒന്നും ചെയ്യരുത്. Just add a 2 here. Now aluminium is balanced. But what about oxygen? ഇവിടെ 2 ആണ്, അവിടെ 3. So how to make it even? If we multiply this side by 2, here we will multiply it with 3. ഇവിടെ 3 ആയിരുന്നു, multiply it with 2. ഇവിടെ 2 ആണെങ്കിൽ multiply it with 3. Now it is even. അങ്ങനെ even ആക്കണം നമ്മൾ. Understood? Even numbers ആക്കുമ്പോൾ now just check what has happened. 6 atoms, here also 6 atoms, but aluminum and 4 I. So here we have to change it to 4 aluminum. Okay. Now check 4 aluminum, 22, 4. 6 oxygen, here also 6. So you have to, if here 3 is given, put a 2 here. But here it is 2, so put a 3 here. So even out, oxygen will be balanced atoms. Clear? Understood? So do you want one more example? Okay. Barium chloride plus sulfuric acid gives barium sulfate plus HCl. Okay, this is the equation given. Now barium 1, here also 1. Next chlorine 2, but here it is only 1. So put a 2 here. Chlorine is balanced. After chlorine, move to hydrogen. Hydrogen 2, here also 2. So hydrogen is balanced. Sulfur 1, sulfur 1. Oxygen 4, oxygen 4. Now it is balanced. Okay. So teacher, ഇവിടുന്നാണ് തുടങ്ങിയത്. Barium 1, ഇവിടെയും 1. Next chlorine ഇവിടെ 2 ആയിരുന്നു. ഇവിടെ 1 ഉണ്ടായിരുന്നുള്ളൂ. So I put a 2. Then hydrogen 2, hydrogen here now 2. Sulfur 1, sulfur 1. Oxygen 4, here also 4. Is it clear? Understood? So don't worry, you are learning all this for the first time, but always try to make it even number. Start from this side, make the atoms equal. Look for one element here, same element over that side. Okay. Now, if you have any doubts, you can call me, children. Next class, I will start with the next lesson. Till then, before I meet you in the next class, you finish your work, complete the writing works, finish the exercise, latest exercises of both the lessons. And if I ask for your submission of notes, please do it fast from your end, okay? And study also. If you have any doubts, you can call me regarding balancing or to calculate the number of atoms. Okay, so this is all for now. Bye. Thank you.